Okay, yeah, okay. So it started. You were busy all day, Mike?
I took my family to the Saints game.
Oh, nice. Did they
Yeah.
win? I didn't see it.
Fuck no, dude. We lost. Are you a Saints
Man.
fan?
Yeah, I am, man.
Do you ever go to the games?
Yeah, I went one time when they played the Dallas Cowboys way back though. But other than that,
Okay,
nah. You go a lot?
gotcha. Yeah, I'm a season pass holder.
Dang, that's awesome.
And then my area, I have 4 seats. Last year we had friend had three, my other friend had four, but then they moved away. So this year we only have 6 seats next to each other. But every game we go with each other. Yeah, so it's pretty
Damn,
fun.
damn, that's cool. Season pass holder. So you get like the suites
Yeah.
and stuff.
So my buddy's uncles and stuff like that, they have
Hmm.
suites. So what I do is I just tip the person that's watching the door,
Hmm.
and then I can hop in their suite whenever they have one.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, it's pretty
It's
cool.
just like a little tip, and then they'll give you in. That's
Yeah,
dope.
same thing with alcohol too, man.
That's dope, man. All right, so yeah, so let's see. Yeah, hopefully that helped you out. The notes right there. I'm glad it does. All these things. Just go over it before you trade, and then the strategy and stuff, the resources tab, and then you should be golden.
Okay.
My funded futures, prop firms, and when you get good enough, you can just fund your own trading account and then just start trading with your live account to make money like that day, and then
Gotcha.
you can just withdraw if you want. So yeah,
Okay.
so I think
Is there any way
one.
like you can like? Oh, sorry. What were you
What's
saying?
up? What's up? Go ahead.
Is there any way like you can? I guess like I don't know how to say this. Like give me like bullet points of like which goal to reach so I can go to the next one. Like right now, so my goal is to learn how to read the trades, right?
Okay.
Read the charts and understand it, and then the next
Hmm.
step is to do the eval accounts, right?
Okay. Okay. So you already have it set up right now, the eval and everything. So I think the
Whatever
goal right
whatever you
now,
said.
I
Uh-huh.
think I think the goal right now is for you to just train your eyes every day, wake up, and then just look at the chart and see what it's doing while I'm
Okay.
trading, right? So
Okay.
I'll give the signals out like I usually do, but then like I want you to
Yeah.
train your eyes to see like the pivot points. Usually
Yeah.
pivot points happen around the EMAs and the VWAP right here that I gave you.
Yeah.
So you'll see that. And like I said, when price is above or like if price is below it, you want to look for buys or sells. So if price is below it right here, you want to look for sells and just go for a 20-point scalp. If you
Okay.
wait, if you wait and be patient enough and you can get a good, really good entry, you can just go for 20 points down here and you'll still be able to have an 80% win rate. 17, like you'll hit 20 points right here, see? Even if it's like choppy and you wait enough for a price to take liquidity and price and everything aligns up, right? So I told Henry and Carden, um, when price is above or below, generally, if it's holding that area, you want to go with it, right? So you don't want to fight against the trend. So right now, it went up that day, or I took a long that day because I saw a long opportunity at this fair value gap. Right here, you
Uh-huh.
see this right here?
Yeah.
Because price broke structure to the upside right here and it made a very impulsive move up, and then we came down, retested this, and I just took a long right here, and then took 20 points. But it ended up taking out this liquidity at the red line. You see that?
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's a lot of terms, but you'll hear it once you hear it every day. It's just gonna be like, okay, I get it now. Yeah.
The
So
videos help with the terms, so
yeah, you looked at them. That's
yeah,
good.
yeah.
That's good. That's good.
I looked at them and I kind of summarized it in a Microsoft Word, and
Hmm.
I like screenshot it so I can kind of look back and
Okay.
see what I'm talking.
I think the bullet points help you more, huh? Like just having the notes down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I took this trade Monday. I think were you here with me Monday? I think you were, right?
Monday. I don't
No, no,
know.
no. I think it was after. After it was Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I met with you like Wednesday or Thursday,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
So this just aligned with my trades. It was just a break of structure right here. It created a fair value gap. Yeah, break of structure. It had a move up. So it's telling me the expansion is up. It's above the VWAP and the EMA right here. So we just
Yeah.
come down, retest, and if we can hold this VWAP and EMA, I just take a long for 20 points. and my target would be up here too. If I wanted a larger target, my maximum target would be right here at this red line.
Okay.
Yeah, because we have liquidity resting right beside it. You see this?
Yeah.
Where we created like a big type of liquidity here, and then we just dump. You see that right here? All right here. That's why I
So
targeted it because
liquidity is that empty space between like above the bars, above the candlesticks?
yeah. So liquidity is basically the wicks. Generally,
Okay.
generally this is structure, right? So you kind of know where structure is at to where people are starting to sell. So this
Okay.
structure up here and this structure up here is generally where you want to take profit if you're going long because generally people are gonna sell right here because of this
Okay.
impulsive movement that it tells you already. You see this?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And liquidity, and if you were to short up here, you would target this liquidity, which is this wick. You see that? If we were to short right here, we would target this
Yeah.
liquidity, which is the shorts right there.
Okay.
And then I would take that and that would be good for the day. I don't want to take anything more than 20 points. So yeah, Monday I took this long here. I could have been a little bit more patient for price to take the liquidity here and then short, but then I would have to wait through this whole chop, which I like generally don't really like to wait through chop.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so that's Tuesday. I think this was before you came in too. Tuesday, I took a short mainly because there was three things. You always want to look at the 1 minute, the 5 minute, 15, and 1 hour. These are my bread and butter. 1 minute, 5 minute, 15, and 1 hour. 1 hour you just
15.
look at to get the overall trend, right? So
Yeah.
right now we're obviously in an uptrend right now. So we're in an uptrend. So right now I'm like, if you notice, all my trades I've mostly been buying because when we're in an uptrend, there's gonna be very like strong buyers on the higher time
Okay.
frame. Yeah, when you see it on the higher time frame, it will translate to the lower time frame too as well. So if we're in an uptrend, it's gonna be generally stronger buyers in the lower time frames as well. So and then yeah, we just took liquidity right here. If this doesn't become liquidity, if price doesn't become liquidity, it means it's gonna be a break of structure. So if this becomes a break of structure and it holds here, it's gonna bounce all the way up to this area right here.
Okay.
Does that kind of make sense? And then it makes a new higher high.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I get that part. I get a little bit of break
Yeah,
structure
yeah.
now.
Cause okay, so if this was liquidity right here, you can target this for
Yeah.
liquidity, but it ended up coming up, retesting it, and then breaking structure. So this would be a break of structure too, right here. You see that?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. It looks kind of messy, but it gets the job done.
So anytime it's like at a point and then it goes down, it goes back to that point.
Yeah, yeah. So it'll create. Let me go back. It'll create a. So right here, generally speaking, right, it'll come up to this
Yeah.
liquidity or the structure that it already has. If it's strong
Yeah.
enough, it'll come back down, retest around the area, and it'll pop. It'll pop again to that in that initial direction. If it becomes liquidity though, you see how we took it out right here. It took it out right
Okay.
here a little bit, went a little bit higher,
Yeah.
took this area out, and then it just completely went down again. So right here, it took the liquidity, went a little bit higher. If it shows sign of not holding, and then it just completely dumped again. And we could see it over here too as well. This is bearish structure that I put out right here. That I shorted all the way down here. Generally, like when you look to your left, right? When you're trading and you look to your left, the
Uh-huh.
market will tell you what's gonna happen.
Okay.
Yeah. So right now, if we are strong enough, we hold this line right here and we pop and we go all the way long, and it's gonna be very strong buyers. If not, this becomes liquidity and it just goes all the way back down.
So you're
Yep.
looking at the left side to see like
Yeah.
what its previous trend was.
Yeah, yeah. So you're always gonna try to look at the left side to see what structure it has. So this is all
Okay.
structure that is telling us what's gonna happen next on the higher time frame. It helps a lot. Like when you're on a higher time frame and you look at structure and you look to your left, you're like, okay, I don't know if I
Mm-hmm.
want to long or short. I don't know if I want to buy or sell. You look to your left and you generally it'll tell you what's gonna do. In this area, there's a lot of strong sellers. So like if we were to reject this area, we'll try to short this. We'll try to sell this area because it's showing like very strong movements to the downside.
Okay.
Yeah. And the chart patterns that I showed you, this is becoming a pennant though. You see this?
Mhm. Okay.
This is becoming a pennant for longs. So to buy because it's very
I
strong.
need, I need I need to get good at memorizing those and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
recognize.
Yeah, for sure. So these just patterns on the higher time frame help as well. And if it holds here for break of structure and this doesn't become liquidity and it doesn't wick people out, then it's gonna be very strong to the upside.
Okay.
So that's generally, I think, what's gonna happen in the next couple weeks. But we just on right here, we just tapped into this trend line right here. So if this doesn't become the higher low, then it'll make a new higher low down here. So you
What's the
see
blue
how
space?
the blue space is just fair value gaps right here. Oh, you talking about this right
Oh,
here?
yeah, those.
Oh, that is just the Asia session, Asia and London session. So
Oh,
when
okay, never
when
mind.
when yeah, when market closes at New York right here, it'll start Asia, and then at 1 a.m. it'll start yeah. So London, London will overlap into New York session at 8:30.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I don't trade 8:30 because London is the time when it manipulates its ending, its evening session,
Yeah.
and it'll end, and then it'll start the New York session around 8:30. But then you want to wait until 9. That's when the real move happens.
Yeah, so no trading at 8. Wait till 9. Cool.
Yeah, no trading at 8:30.
Wait
And
till
yeah, I'll
9.
I'll just have this recorded so then you can just watch it again if you don't like it's too
Okay.
fast. Yeah. Yeah, so Monday we took the long right here off of the yeah, off of the structure and we had an order block on the 5 minute too. And then I just yeah, it was still above VWAP and EMAs and I was pretty sure that I was still gonna long until this red line right here, which is liquidity. Tuesday. Okay, so Tuesday going into Tuesday, you see how price already took liquidity up here.
Okay. Yeah.
So I already had a buy short, but I didn't know where to enter. So I had to wait after till like 9 for
Mhm.
price to come up or price to deliver right here around like
When you said you already
9:25.
had, when you said you had a buy short already, like you already placed your trade in before it
Oh no, the
executed,
idea.
or
I had an idea of it's gonna go short.
okay.
Yeah. So once it was in this, once it took liquidity up here, I was like, okay, we've already taken liquidity, and I don't think we're gonna push any higher than this because there's bearish structure right here. You see this
Mhm.
bearish structure? It's already rejecting this area multiple times. Like right here, it took liquidity, shorted down. Right here, it took liquidity, shorting down. So I'm like, okay, what do I see on my left? It's starting to short. I think this area is a good area to try to short, and it's also under the VWAP. See how it's under the VWAP and the EMA as well.
Yeah.
So I'm
So where
looking
was
at
your
that.
entry point?
My entry point was right after the liquidity sweep. So let's go back right here. Tuesday. Okay. So my entry point is waiting for a move to happen. I don't want to trade all this mumbo jumbo because even at 9, I just want to wait for something like for it to sweep any type of liquidity. So I'll wait for an expansion down low. Like it'll go first. Price will move in the direction first very violently before it
Yeah.
retests back and it will continue into that direction. So what I did was I waited for this violent move and then I waited for the retest and it rejected right here with this liquidity sweep. You see two of these liquidity
Mm.
sweeps here.
Yeah.
And then we also tried to inverse this fair value gap and it started rejecting it. It couldn't hold here to reverse up. So I was like,
Yeah.
okay,
Okay.
we're rejecting this place like a lot of times. We already broke structure to the downside. You see this? Broke structure to the downside. We already expanded and we broke structure to the downside. We're retesting this fair value gap and it's like rejecting up here twice. So I was like, okay, if this is the case, I'm just gonna go for 20 points and I'm gonna target around like right here ish. And exactly, you see
Okay.
that? This fair value gap.
Yeah.
And that's all I needed for the day. And then afterwards, this became the retracement and it just started long and it reclaimed the EMA and then that. But this is already a good trade enough for me. 20 points.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Does it kind of make sense?
It kind of like, it's starting to make more sense than last
Yeah,
week, but
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
still kind of
Still, yeah, yeah,
following.
yeah, yeah. I got you. And then I'll just explain why we're live trading too after the trade. We'll just stay on, and then
Okay.
I'll talk about it. But yeah, so
Okay.
this area was already rejecting for shorts. So I was like, I was pretty confident that if we couldn't claim this area, then we're just gonna short more. And I was like, okay, we're just gonna take a 20-point scalp here. And luckily we did because it reversed on us after it bounced off that fair value gap that we entered or we took profit right here. Yeah, you generally want to take profit at fair value gaps too. That's like every time I trade, I mostly take my profit at fair value gaps or 20 points because liquidity don't doesn't always get swept.
You say swept. What does that mean?
So swept is meaning like it doesn't come up and then it takes it and it comes back down. Like this area right here is liquidity. It sweeps this liquidity up here, all this liquidity, and then it makes the move. But that doesn't happen all the time because the market does what it wants. Kind of makes sense a little bit.
That one was a little difficult, but
Okay.
I'll read.
All right. Yeah. So this is all liquidity right here. This is called buy side liquidity because these are gonna be late sellers trying to buy it up, and then they get squeezed out back short. And then when you're down here and you're trying to sell, this is called here sell side liquidity. Because people are trying to sell here and they're gonna get squeezed out, whip, and then go up. You see how it's right here too as well is holding.
Yeah.
If you were trying to sell anywhere below this level, you would get squeezed out to go long. And up here too as well. Late buyers here, they're gonna get squeezed out. So this is all
Okay.
structure though too as well.
Okay.
Yeah, within these is structure. So you'll get it. You'll get it. It's just like
I will. I will.
repetition. Yeah, yeah. It's just repetition over and over and over again. So yeah, Tuesday took a short 20 points and called it a day at that fair value gap. And right here, I think I traded. This is when you came in with me that day on Wednesday and took a
Uh-huh.
long right around here. Remember when I said if it was gonna take it, it would take this high.
Hmm.
That's liquidity, resting liquidity up there, and it never took it. So the safer bet is just to take it at fair value gaps, which this is right here. And the reason why I took it is because even though we expanded lower and we swept this low right here, and I thought price was gonna, well, you could short right here. You see this right here,
Uh-huh.
where it
The
takes
gray?
liquidity. Yeah, where it has a very aggressive move down, and then it
Yeah.
retraces back up, and then it takes liquidity, and you could short for like 20 points here. Yeah, you can probably short for even more than 20 points and target this low right here. You see that?
Yeah.
At like what? At 8:30, 8:36. But I just waited for like a better trade. So my trade was this. I think a couple other people took it. I think yeah, a couple of YouTubers took it too as well. But right
Yeah.
here,
You follow YouTubers whenever you're trading?
no, I don't. I just watch them
Um,
after. Like when I take a trade, I'm like, okay, what did these guys trade? And I'll just look at it. But generally, I just like I lock in on my charts. So what I waited for was the initial the initial sweep of this liquidity sell side. So this is data low sell side liquidity. You see this to the left right
I
here.
see it.
This yeah, this is
Oh,
liquidity, resting liquidity. Also, um this is a wedge, so a falling wedge as well for a pattern. And when I saw that, I was like, okay, there's two things that's aligning, even though it's below the EMA and the VWAP. We have a strong push up. We took liquidity down here. That's meaning like we can't, and we're rejecting this area. You see all this liquidity that's generated, all these wicks.
yeah.
That means like sellers are trying to sell this, but they're getting squeezed up. So when I saw this initial move, I didn't take it until it rebalanced into this area, into this
Yeah.
uh, EMA and this VWAP right here. Retested right here,
Mhm.
and then I took the long for 20 points up here, or 30 something points actually. Sometimes you can long right here, but then I kind of like to wait for it to retest and see if it can hold at the EMAs and then the VWAP, and then I'll take it.
Okay.
Yeah. So this was just a break
So
of structure.
that pink line is your EMA, right?
No, no, no. The yellow and the purple line. If
Oh,
candles are above these two lines, then generally I
uh-huh.
will follow it. Or even if
Okay.
it's yeah, and if it's below it, then I'll follow it. I'll short. But
Okay.
either way, if price is holding up or down, I'll go the direction with the EMA and VWAP. Yeah. So there was three confirmations. We had liquidity sweep down here at daily lows. We had a falling wedge, and then we had a strong push up. So we broke structure right here as well. You see this? Right here,
Yeah.
broke structure.
Huh.
This doesn't become liquidity because we broke structure, retest, and it's strong, so it's continuating. If this wasn't break a structure, it will become liquidity, and then it would just continue short. Does that kind of make sense?
That one was pretty tough.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna just draw it. If this was to become liquidity, it'll take this and it'll just continue in that direction.
Okay.
But since this is
So when you
strong
say
enough,
when you say take it, like go above the VWAP?
yeah. So when I say take it, it's just these candles right here that it's gonna take. It's gonna hit it, and then if
Uh-huh.
it's either strong enough, it'll retest it like this right here,
Yeah.
and it'll go
Okay.
in that initial direction. If it's not strong enough, it'll take this right here and it'll squeeze all the buyers out. So if this
Okay.
candle was like, say this candle wasn't strong enough, right? And you see this wick right here by this candle,
Yeah.
if this candle became liquidity, we're going to go in the initial direction that it wants to go, which is short.
Okay.
But in this case, it was really strong, right? So we came up and we broke structure, retested this area of liquidity. If this was to become liquidity, we would go short again, but it's not. So we're making kind of a new trend. So we're going up. We have a very strong push up. We're retesting that area, and then we're just gonna continue all the way up here. Does that kind of make sense? If it's not break of structure, then it's liquidity. Kind of a little bit, not too much.
And
Okay.
so the last one, if it's not break or structure, it's liquidity.
Yeah, if it's not break of structure, and then it's liquidity. This could be said as well. This is break of structure as well. If
Which one?
price right here,
Okay.
break of structure short. If price was to come back down into this area, right, this structure, this level area, and
Yeah.
it doesn't run through, then it becomes liquidity for sellers. So if it was to wick here, which is liquidity, it'll wick here and it'll come back up here and make structure and it'll bounce around here. Does that kind of make sense?
Kinda.
Yeah. But since it's not liquidity, then it broke structure, it went right past it. So it's strong
Okay.
enough to go past it.
Okay. If it's big,
Yeah,
that's it.
yeah. It's like it's
If it's
kind
wait,
of
if it's not break or structure, right? If it's not break or structure, then it's liquidity, right?
yeah. If it's not break of structure, then it'll be liquidity,
Okay.
and vice versa. If it's liquidity, then it's not. Yeah, yeah. If it's liquidity, then it won't be a break of structure. So yeah,
Yeah,
I
I think
took
I have to
that.
have
Yeah, go ahead,
a
go ahead.
better understanding. I think I have to have a better understanding of fair value gap and break of structure and liquidity.
Okay, yeah, that's good. So right here, we it's like textbook right here. Liquidity sweep.
Okay.
We have a break of structure. We retest the break of structure to see if it's strong enough at the view up EMA. But generally speaking, if it's above this with these two confirmations already, with the lick sweep and the break of structure, then generally we're just gonna go long.
Okay.
Yeah. So and we target this liquidity here as well too. You see this? There's another liquidity right here for buyers up here. It's just the candles that has wick is liquidity. Okay, so we took longs there for 20 points. Took longs here as well. And then now is going to be like rinse and repeat. So after Wednesday, right? So we look at Thursday. Literally what happens again. We expand down, we take liquidity. I think this was when you were on a call with me and Cardin too. We come down here, we
Okay.
take liquidity, we break structure. You see this candle?
Mhm.
We break structure to the upside. We retest the EMAs and the VWAP, and we held above it, and we just went long. Same thing. It just looks a little different, but exact same thing. You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of confusing right now, but like when you're live in the trade every day, you'll understand it, Mike.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on one
So
second, okay?
yeah.
All right. So going short means selling, going long means buying, right?
Yeah, going long is me buying.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So the key points that I want you to have right now is just training your eyes, look at the chart, recognizing if you see a breaker structure in real time, and just recognizing what like I'm telling you right now. So breaker structure, if price is above EMA, below, above EMA, below above VWAP, if it retests and hold, maybe it goes in this direction that my idea is going in. So like if I'm correct or not, just ask yourself if I'm correct or not. If these are aligning
Okay.
and if my direction that I want to go is correct, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I'll focus on that. This training eyes to recognize breaker structure
yeah,
and liquidity.
yeah. Break structure, liquidity, and then if break structure holds, I will enter off break structure and then target fair value gaps. That's it. So yeah, same thing happened. Breaker structure right here. We had a strong candle up, retest the breaker structure right here, stayed above EMA and VWAP. Take longs, and we take about 30 points at this fair value gap. I think this is the
Okay.
15-minute fair value gap. Yeah, so right here. Literally the same exact area that I took profit on Wednesday. You see that?
Okay.
Yeah, right here. And then, all right, so after Thursday, which is Friday, I think you were here on Friday too as well.
Yeah.
So now we're holding structure very strong. So okay, so at first me and Carden went long, and I was scared this is gonna go short because I thought this was become liquidity right here. You see this area?
Mm-hmm.
All this liquidity right here, liquidity. But we had that data high on CPI up here, and then we eventually took it. Remember how I told you like we took it early? I took like
Yeah.
12, and then he took 8 points. I was aiming for
Uh-huh.
this liquidity sweep right here because this is also liquidity. This is called internal liquidity right here. Internal liquidity, ITF
What's that?
or ITQ. So internal liquidity is created within the structure, like the smaller structure right here. So within the 1 minute. External liquidity is just basically liquidity, regular liquidity. So like this area is liquidity, this area is liquidity. So like the higher time frame liquidity, if that makes sense. That already happened the previous days.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's what you're saying about like if you want to see what direction it's going, look to the left.
Yeah, yeah, just always it's always gonna be your best friend is to look to the left.
Okay.
Yeah. It's kind of like information overload right now, but you'll you'll get it, Mike, in due
It's all
time.
good. It's all good. It's all
Yeah.
good. All good.
So yeah, so see how this is liquidity right here, and we took it.
Mm-hmm.
Remember Friday? Remember Friday? I told you it might long the whole day
Mm-hmm.
or go long, so it eventually just long the whole day because it became a trend day.
Yeah.
Bec- this is because when it took this liquidity, right, it's strong enough to retest and not become liquidity. So it's break a structure again. So this would
Okay.
be called break a structure again
Right.
because it's not strong enough to take this liquidity and become liquidity and come back down. It retests is
Okay.
strong enough, so it becomes break a structure. This is another break a
Okay.
structure right here. I don't have that, but like, yeah.
So if it goes up, it's breaking structure. If it goes down, it's liquidity.
No, so even if it goes down, it can be break a structure.
Okay.
Break a structure just defines the trends, the overall trend.
Okay.
So let me draw it again. So if price is going up, comes back down, retest, right?
Uh-huh.
This is already structure that's being placed already. So if we're strong enough, we'll shoot through that, break a structure, come back down, retest, and then just keep going in that direction of the trend. Uptrend,
Okay.
and then same thing with downtrend. So if we're going down, create structure right here. keep going down, break the structure, retest the structure, keep going down, keep going down. So that's what they mean by uptrend and downtrend. This is an
Okay.
uptrend. If
Okay.
price is
So
strong enough,
when it's sorry, what'd
yeah,
you say?
go ahead.
So when it's at the top, right? When it's forming that upside, when it's forming that triangle, it's forming a structure. So if it goes down and then goes above it or below it, that's breaking the structure.
Yeah, breaking the structure. Yes, sir.
Okay.
You get it, kind of. It's
Yeah, that was much easier for me to understand when
like
you drew
drawing
it
it
out.
out, right? Okay.
Yeah, I see
Yeah.
because I
So
see it now. I see the breaker
okay,
structure.
that's
I
good.
see
That's
the
good.
breaker structure right in the middle.
Yeah.
But I don't see it. I don't see it on the left side. See the wait. Let me see your mouse. Right there. Left. Left. That I don't see that breaker structure.
Right here.
Is that the? Oh, okay, okay. It's right there. I see it now.
You see it? Okay.
Yeah, I see it. I
Okay,
see it.
that
I see
makes
it.
okay. That's good that you understand it kind of now, because it's just gonna retest that area where it has a like a strong move up, come back down,
Uh-huh.
retest if it's strong enough, and then it will just continue, and it just keeps doing it. You see it? Boom,
Okay.
come up, retest the break structure. Boom, come back down. Well, right here, it retest structure, and then it create the reason why we wouldn't take this long because it creates a fair value gap. You see this now?
Yeah.
So, because the uptrend will end eventually, and it ended right here. You see this?
Yeah.
When it starts to break structure back to the downside now. So even though we retested this structure right here, right? It was supposed to go up, but then we have a fair value gap right here. This is for a whole nother thing. When trend changes, it'll create something called change of character, which is just basically Baker structure again to the downside. So
Okay.
this is structure for longs. It just breaks this long and goes short. It's for another time when trend changes. I'll show you later. But just right
Okay.
now, when you understand the breaker structure retest and it keeps going in that direction, that's good enough.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So can I wait? Can I ask you something?
yeah.
Go to the left. To the
Okay.
left.
All the way to the
Wait.
left.
No, no, never mind. You went too far. Just your okay. Just your mouse. Don't zoom out, but go to the left where it's H.
H.
Left.
Where's
Keep on going
it?
to the left. Not that one. Keep on going. Keep on going. You're almost there. Not that one. Almost there. Okay, so right there, that's a right. You just pass it up. So right there at the top, that's a structure, right?
Yeah, that's structure. Yes, sir. See that?
Okay. Then when it goes back down, it goes up and it goes back down. So the next one, that one's a breaker structure on the outside of the gray where it meets the middle on the right.
Right here.
Right, a little more left. Between that one, right before it turns gray. Left,
Oh, so right here.
a little more to the left. The next point to the left. Yeah, right there. So
Yep.
that's a breaker structure. Is that a breaker structure?
See, if it was a breaker structure, it would retest and hold, and it'll continue.
Okay.
But what does it
Okay. Okay.
become?
Okay.
It becomes liquidity,
Liquidity.
right? Yeah.
Gotcha.
Got it
All
now?
right. Cool.
Yeah, it's making
Yeah,
sense a little
I'm
bit.
catching on a
Okay, yeah,
little
that's
bit.
good. Yeah, so if it was strong enough, it'll retest this level here as well. Or yeah, it'll retest here and it'll keep going. But it wasn't
Okay.
strong enough after it took this liquidity, right? And it just kept going back down.
Okay.
So it's making sense to you now, right? A little bit?
A little bit. It's
Yeah,
much
okay.
better.
Okay.
Do day
Yeah.
by day.
Day
Yeah.
by day. All right, so breaker structure, yeah. Went over that breaker structure, long. And you can also mark out lines and stuff and your levels. I just have it already here, but you can mark out your levels at. I just mark out my levels at the wicks on the higher time frame as well. But generally, if you know where liquidity and like fair value gaps and stuff are, you wouldn't really have to need levels because the EMAs will tell you everything too as well. See, I already have it here. Okay,
Is this week?
so yeah, Friday. Yeah, Friday. That was it. Actually, literally the same thing over and over on the smaller time frame. Break a structure comes up. We wait till 9. Break a structure comes up here. We were at 16 points and it came back down and retested the break a structure again. I feel like if I would have held my position, we could have took the 20, but I took 12. Mainly because
Okay.
see this fair value gap, it creates a level. Created a fair value gap that I didn't like. So I took it early at like right here, somewhere above this red line.
I don't know how to look for fair value gap for sure.
Oh yeah, not yet.
Like
Yeah,
yeah,
but
yeah, nowhere near.
this is a
I
fair
don't I don't,
value
I
gap
don't
right here. So fair value gaps is just levels. It's just you get more accuracy within the levels when you spot the fair value gaps, because then you don't want to mark out every level, right? It just makes it like look a lot messier. But yeah, so whatever happens on the lower time frame, it'll happen on the higher time frame too. So you see this is the daily, this is the overall trend.
yeah.
All right, so price goes up, comes back down, and then it makes an impulsive move up. And then what happens right here is we retest the breaker structure on the daily, and now it's just going up. See that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
So yeah, generally when you learn everything, it all coordinates together, and you'll just know it. Like when you learn one thing on one time frame, it will all coordinate in the higher time frame, and you'll know where the price is going.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So it's making more sense, right? A little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good.
Thank goodness. This call
Yeah.
helped. Fuck.
I'll make bullet points out and then I'll just save this video
Yeah.
recording and I'll
Yeah.
just send it to you. So yeah,
Okay.
if you have any other questions, Mike, just let me know right now.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't. I'm still trying to fully understand it to even ask my questions, but
Yeah.
if you could like just give me like I guess like not a timeline, but like I guess like what I should be doing like step by step in order to learn and then like like when to trade and stuff like that.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I'll make a bullet point tonight and then I'll send it over to you. And then I'll just send
Okay.
this over to you too as well on the
Yeah.
yeah, as a link. And then but yeah,
Okay.
you're getting it though. Break a structure and then you just wait till
Yeah.
9. Just follow the
Hmm.
resources as well every day and then look at
Yeah.
news. Look at the
Okay.
resources, look at the news, and then we'll trade live
Okay.
every day, and then you get a better understanding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be a good week, dude. It's gonna
it's
be
gonna
better
be.
than last week.
Yeah. You kind of getting everything in. You kind of getting
Yeah.
momentum. So now it's just like, just getting into that groove, and then after that, it's like sailing. You're sailing.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah,
Dude, I mean, I'm so new. I'm even trying to like learn how to like use the Discord. Like I be clicking on everything. I'm like,
really?
dude, like what?
Oh shit.
Yeah, I get notifications that you send something and I'm like, fuck, where is it? So I click on every single one to try to find it. I'm like, dude, I need to work on that. But
Okay, yeah.
yeah,
So when
definitely
it's
a
a,
lesson,
when
dude.
it's a new when it's a new notification, you'll see it pop up on the Discord, right? And then it'll pop up as like a red dot on the side.
Yeah, I saw that. I
Yeah,
saw
yeah,
that on
yeah.
the computer, but I'm not sure if I saw that on my phone. But maybe I wasn't
Oh,
looking hard enough.
okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, generally
No,
that's
no.
it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
dude.
it.
That was good. That was good. That was good. That was helpful,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go. I'm gonna try to do it every Sunday just to like help you out more and then expedite the process. But yeah, that's generally, dude. Once you train your eyes and then you recognize breaker structure, liquidity sweep, and then aim for fair value gaps as your target or even liquidity sweeps, and
Mhm.
then the best thing is to just like I said, train your eyes. So then the price action, like Austin right now, he doesn't even really use anything. He just looks at the chart. And he's like, okay, I know where the price is gonna go, and that's generally what you want to do too, right? You want to look at it and be like, okay, I already know where price is gonna go.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's your best friend. But all these are PD arrays. It's called PD arrays that help you with identifying where price wants to go. It's called
Talking about
all
the pink
these
things?
no all these terms and strats and stuff. It's called PD arrays. So PD and arrays, everything that's lining up for you to execute a trade or why you're taking a
Okay.
trade. Yeah,
Okay.
called PD
You're talking
arrays.
about the lines and the numbers, right?
Yeah. So just a strat in general. PD arrays is just like recognizing the fair value gaps, recognizing the liquidity, recognizing breaker structure. That's all called PD arrays.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, to help
Curious.
you with either longing or shorting. So yeah, just go over the resources tab, and then look at the news every day, and then we'll trade live, and then hopefully you start trading yourself. Mike, that's the goal, man. And then you learn
Yeah,
how
dude.
to trade and know what to look for, and then dude, you'll be off, man, and then you're gonna be trading like Austin and Caleb, getting payouts
Hell yeah.
without live signals, man. So
Yeah, dude. I mean, that's my goal.
Yeah,
That's my goal. Man. I'm trying to beat that. Get it within 2 months, like you
yeah,
said.
yeah. That's where I'm trying to help you to
Definitely
get faster, expedite it. Cause Caleb, he got his in 5 months.
that's long.
Yeah, 5 months, and then
But I mean,
Austin,
I mean, it's shorter. It's shorter than fucking 5 years or 8 months.
dude. Yeah, I mean, dude, people like I said, people are in here like, dude, they got some people that I know in Austin. They're like in this game for like 7 years, just got their first payout.
Yeah.
I'm like, man,
Damn, that's a
man, if
long
I'm doing it for
time, bro.
7 years, man, I gotta be at least making like some big numbers, man. Because after
Yeah.
like 1 or 2 years, you gotta be able to learn something, or even like a couple months.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, trading is easy, like in terms of like, okay, you just hop on a computer and press a button, but like it just comes with a lot. That's why I don't recommend like when Jimmy asks, I just know he doesn't have a lot of time on his hands either. So it's like very hard for me to like sit down with him like this
Yeah.
and just actually teach him,
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, my schedule is like flexible, so
Yeah, yeah,
I
that's good,
can,
man.
and then from now on, I could always like, keep my mornings super free. Like
Yeah, that's good.
unless it's like a contract on the line or like a house that's really on the line,
Yeah.
then I have no choice because in real estate, it's like kills all deals, and I need to take care of it right away.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
for the most part, I mean, I could be flexible with it
Yeah.
though. So
And then like I said, even if you miss it, like the earlier that I went over with Carden and Kate and Henry, I'll just go back on, dude. Like I don't mind just hopping
yeah,
back on and then doing it all over again because my goal is to just help y'all, man. So
thanks, man. You ever do it on Saturdays?
I mean sometimes, but mostly on Sundays because I'm free up on Sundays. Because Fridays
Oh,
and
okay, okay.
Saturdays, yeah, I'm hanging out with the girlfriend and stuff. So
And
yeah.
pickleball.
Yeah, pickleball. But if I'm free on Saturdays, I'll for sure go over stuff. And if you have any questions,
Okay,
but yeah, that's
cool.
it. I mean, I don't want to overload you with too much info, but right now, I think you're generally getting everything that we're doing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
have an idea. I have an idea. I have a better idea now.
that's good,
So
man. That's good. So yeah, I think this week is gonna be better, and then you just hop on and then just look at what we're trading, and then hopefully everything
yeah,
clicks more. And
okay,
it's just rinse and
cool.
repeat.
I'll just take notes whenever you guys are doing it and try to keep up with your conversation.
Okay,
So yeah, I know for sure I'm not ready to trade like at all.
you think
So,
so? You don't
but
think you don't want to click the button yet?
not yet. I know that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want
Yeah,
to
yeah.
just yeah. So it's all good, man.
It's all good. Taking time, man. Take your time, and then
Yeah,
once you get it, dude, it's gonna be floating like a butterfly, man.
okay, for
All right,
sure, for
Mike.
sure.
If
All right,
anything,
man.
just
Thanks,
hit
bro.
me up with a text, and then you can contact me whenever, brother.
All right, cool. Thanks, man.
All right,
All right, I'll talk to you later. I'll see you
all right,
tomorrow.
bro. All right, bro.